So first and foremost, I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's. Wish you guys more success, progression. Hopefully you get to meet your goals. I don't know if people still do New Year's resolutions. So if you do, I hope you meet up with your resolutions. And so I want to address a couple of questions that were asked in my inbox. I didn't know, actually, to be honest with you. I started a Cutting Up Podcast on YouTube. It didn't do very well because we started really good, but unfortunately, one of my co-hosts passed on, so that kind of put a huge dent. There's no way I could continue with that. I had to get my mind right. Rest in peace, to my good friend, and so I had no clue that actually few people were actually looking forward for new episodes with the Cutting Up Podcast. So I appreciate that, and yes, now 2024, we're gonna resume that, and I'm gonna have different type of guests, and we're gonna be talking all about all sorts of things. You know what I mean? Whatever is controversial or whatever is business, like what's happening right now with the Cat Williams, those are hot topics that we have to touch on, and we have to share opinions on that. Like everybody, like right now, everybody's focused on the comedians, and Kat said one thing that really resonated with me was the Hollywood plants a seed, meaning the Hollywood, they have their favorites, their favorite actors, comedians, or so-called the gatekeepers, and they make sure that those are protected, and they usually get dumped when they're done being used. So, but I want to look beyond the gatekeepers. Let's stop talking about ourselves or the comedians. Cat Williams should stop talking about, or everybody else. Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, DL, all these guys, they're on the same level according to these. They are bigger people that make those decisions. Let's talk about the planters. If the Steve Harveys and the Cedrics or the Kevin Harts are the plants, let's talk about the planters. There are people that are more powerful than these guys. Let's talk about them. How come our actors and the comedians and singers, they are not talking about these bigger people? That's where we should focus on. And as black people, it's so weird that we are so quick to fight each other and to put each other down. So these are things that I really want to talk about, on the podcast. So we're going to resume. So I really want to say thank you to those people that are following me and that looking forward to the Cutting Up Podcast, because I'm going to do it. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be really, really hard, and bringing in all the good topics that people want to hear. And I'm going to have few interviews that are going to be controversial as well, so just look forward to 2024 Cutting Up Podcast on YouTube. So it's going to be epic.